with tradethebear.com, and just going to start up the series again on trading the small account. I've set up a Roth IRA, and let me bring this over so you can see it. Basically, what I want to do is, today I want to just talk about what I'm doing with the small account weekly trading results, and we'll look at those results. But the purpose, man, is to have fun. Making money is fun. Losing money sucks. And we're going to talk about, live tracking. Only a few traders who are training actually show results. And then this is all about, training and learning to be better traders. This is Super Bowl Sunday, and I am out with COVID. Feel great, fantastic, but that's why you're not seeing me in the video today. But anyway, what I did is back in October, I set up a Roth account. I haven't had a Roth before, and I just looked at the benefits of it, and I'm thinking, boy, for taking money when you get older, that's a good way to go. So what I did is I put $2,000 in a Roth account back in October, and we've grown that to about $3,500 now. But what I want to do is just track year-to-date results. And so far this year, we've accomplished about a 20% increase. And then we'll look at the different instruments that we're using. In the small account, I'm using the KRE and the XLF, and we can explain some of the benefits of using those. And then the large account, we're using the ones that you see listed here: KRE, QQQ, SPY, XHB, XLE, and XLF. And then we'll take a look at the overall market. So created this slide so that we could kind of stay on track and have a little fun with this. So first off, our results. Let's pull over here to here's my website, Trade the Bear. I made a few changes to it. Really not wanting to use it to track a bunch of users and things like that. Basically, what I'm doing is this is actually off the account from TD Ameritrade. So you can see we have a 20% increase year to date. So I think we started with about 28,1967, actually. That's where we were at the beginning of the year. And currently, you can see the curve and how we've been doing. Trading mostly the XLF, and then I brought in the KRE right in here. And then I've even listed the trades. So there's no opportunity for someone to say, well, no, he just made that stuff up. So I'll try to post this weekly, and I started this back in 2020, and we had a 35% increase, but my job at the time just went crazy, so I went away from doing this on a regular basis. So anyway, let me get back the slide so that I stay on track with what we're doing. All right, where did it go? Oh, I minimized it. That's what it was. Okay. All right, so the purpose. All right, so the Roth account we talked about, the results, 20% increase. And let's go look at the different ones. Here's the KRE currently. And you can see that the market is actually heading back down again. So I'm in a put position right now. We can go over here and you can actually see. Let me bring that account up. We'll bring it up, and then you can see here. Here's my position. I've got 2 contracts, 76 puts, and on the KRE. And so, there's that Omicron cough. But anyway, so we've got 2 puts. So what we're looking this week is for this to take off and head down. The other one that we're doing is the XLF. Let's look at it. Basically, it's looking the same. Let me get rid of this. Let me go back. I'll go back to the KRE again too, just so we can see it. All right, you notice these levels that we have here. There's a level pulling from over here. This is a high, that's a closing high. So I'm kind of looking at that level as where the top is, and then the bottom area. So I'm, just hoping this will head down. These are Keltner channels here with a 2 standard deviation on each one. So the good possibility, it could hit this 20 and take a bounce. It could go down to here. We sure would like to see it go down to here based on the position that we have on right now. And then let's go to the XLF. Now in the XLF, I got into a little bit of a issue because this was trading midday. Here, let me go to the 5 minutes. You can see. You know, in the morning I had to make an adjustment, so I just rolled the weekly puts that I like to sell, and then the rest of the day, this thing just trickled down, trickled down, trickled down. People getting out of the market. So back to the daily here. Hopefully you can track with me here. So you can see, you know, that was up in here. It looked to me like this was going to roll and, you know, keep going up. So I rolled my position. Well, if I had closed my weekly, that would have put me in a day trading issue with TD Ameritrade. You get like 3 day trades in a week, and just didn't want to use those. Give it till Monday, and on Monday I'll make a decision as to what I'm going to do with this. I did have a call that I'd got into down here, and I'd scaled out a half of it, you know, right here, and then it was running up. So, you know, we were making pretty good money, but then right in here, I went ahead and killed the call because I saw this this action right here, which is kind of a bullish engulfing pattern over this candle right here. So, you know, that's pretty much what I'm doing with the small account. Now let's look at the larger account and what I'm looking at there. So the SPY, let me get up here. Yeah, I just kind of, it makes it easier to do it this way. All right, here's the Qs. We'll start with the Qs, and you can see we're in a downtrend big time. Let's get rid of that. And you can see that we've got a level down here. Got kind of a mid-level here that it's really ignoring. I'll probably get rid of this line and then move this right in, you know, somewhere in here is where our resistance is right now. But you can see it tried to fight its way back, and then it just rolled over and took off and went down on Friday. Probably the Ukraine thing, probably, you know, a lot of things are happening. The Fed is starting to dry up the money, so they don't have as much leverage to move the market around like they've had in the past, being the big traders. And okay, again, you know, pretty much the same thing. You know, this was trying to get out of this little area that it's trading in, you know, from here to here. This would be our support, this would be our resistance. And so again, just making a move down, which is what I'm looking for this to do now. Got bit a little bit on this move here. I liked this pattern right here. It looked to me like it was going to break out from here, and it just hit it and stopped on a dime, and then opened up on Thursday, and then there's Friday. So you can see that the other ones that I like to trade, I like the home builders. Home builders again is still in this funky area. Looks like it's going to break down and head lower. So we've got puts on there. And then energy now, of course, with everything going on in Ukraine and other things that are happening in the world, oil is rocking and rolling. So again, energy is going to go up. You can see I've got this as a kind of a mental stop. Probably need to move that. Let's see here. So just you can see live, kind of a live setup of what I'm doing. The one that broke it was right there, so we're going to move the mental stop to right there. Okay. Basically, I ought to throw it to my phone whenever that happens. And then the financials we already looked at, the XLF. A couple other markets that we want to keep in mind is the what's going on with oil. And again, you know, like we said, look at this move. I mean, just straight up. Thank you, Joe Biden, and everybody else who's trying to push that up and make themselves some money. And let's look at gold. I'll come back to the bonds. Gold, you know, gold's just doing what gold does. It just kind of moves around. And then bonds are doing the opposite of oil. I mean, it's just heading down, 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 down. I believe that's happening because of what the Fed is doing. And then last thing we want to look at is the dollar. And dollar's kind of sideways, you know, a little up, a little down, nothing major going on there. I may start looking at the Bitcoin and things like that. I put a little bit of money in a Bitcoin account just to get in the game and see how it behaves, and we'll see how it goes. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to get it up on YouTube here before the beginning of the week, and hopefully I can continue this, and we'll get some good results for everybody to keep track of. So hope you have a good week. Thank you for listening. Bye.